Hello everyone, I am Prepper Princess, the author of Living on Almost Nothing. If you're interested in purchasing this book, I will go ahead and leave a link in the description below. Today we are going to talk about how I make my own iced coffee drinks, which I have been doing for 10 years, and also how I make my own soy milk. So first, soy milk costs me $18 per year to make. I buy one of these 7-pound bags. I get them on Amazon for $18. I will leave a link in the description below, but I make sure that they are non-GMO soybeans. So in order to make the coffee, you must first make the milk. So milk, I just take this one third cup scoop. Okay. And then we fill it with water. Then we leave it to soak overnight so that the beans absorb the water. Hey, look at that. It's camera magic. So the camera magic just happens overnight. And then we take the Soyabella soy milk maker, not a sponsor yet, but we take our soy milk maker, which I also got on Amazon. I got this like a long time ago for like 50 bucks. They're much more expensive now, but if you want to make your own soy milk, that is the way to go. Comes with this thing on the bottom. You just screw that off. And then on the inside, there's the cord. On the inside, see there's those 2 marks. So I fill it up to the first mark because I like to add my water afterwards in order to make it less soy tasting. Okay, filled up to the mark. Now we're just going to take the beans and put them in this little canister. Oops, I dropped some in there. Waste not, want not. Always use all of your beans. We are not into food waste in this casa, in this house. Okay, then you just take the top of the soy machine, put it on there, it locks in place. Then you put it in the soy milk maker. And then you plug it in. Then on the top, you've got 2 buttons, milk and mill. We want milk. And then we wait for about 15 minutes while it sounds like a demon is attacking your house because it's super loud when it does the grinding mechanism. And we'll come back in 15 minutes and I'll show you. No demon is attacking. I promise it's just making soy milk. Okay, so it's been about 15 minutes, and what we have here is piping hot soy milk. You can see the steam coming up, so we're just gonna sit this in the sink for a minute, and I'll show you what we're gonna do because that is not to be wasted. Unplug it. Okay, so when you make the soy milk, there's gonna be some foam on top. I just like to take a spoon like this and just take the foam off. There's not gonna be a whole lot. And the reason that I use that bottom line is for a very good reason, and I'll show you that in just a second here. Okay, that should be good. So what I do is I take a whole cube or a whole tray of ice cubes and drop it in. That way I don't have to wait for it to cool down to be able to put it away. I just put the ice cubes in and then stir for about a minute, and then it's pretty much ready to use at that point. Okay, nice and cold. So what I'm gonna do is take a container, and this is just an old milk container. We're gonna fill it up. Maybe not fill it up because it's not enough soy milk to fill it up, but you get the idea. Okay, so you're looking at about that much milk. I like to add a little bit of water, not a lot. Now remember, when you make homemade soy milk in the store lasts for a week or two because it's full of preservatives and all that stuff. This does not have preservatives. This is all natural soy milk. So it's only gonna last about 3 to 5 days. So you wanna drink it up and you wanna make sure you shake it before you drink it. And that's how I make the soy milk. So again, Soyabella, not a sponsor yet, but now I'm going to show you how, after 10 years, how I make iced coffee, because my favorite coffees have been discontinued. I was getting the Da Vinci Mocha for just $10, and I was able to make 27 drinks out of that, or 27 cents per drink, that made a mocha frappuccino. So now I'm back to my regular iced coffee. They discontinued it. So I'm going to show you how I make iced coffee. All right, before we get started, I do just want to give you a quick tip. If you have a coffee grinder, then you can take old stale coffee and grind it up real quick. Just give it a quick grind, and that will freshen it up. It aerates the coffee grounds, and it makes it smell and taste a lot fresher. Another thing is that a lot of times you'll see that regular coffee is a lot cheaper than espresso coffee. So if you have, the difference between regular ground and espresso is simply the ground. So espresso comes out like a powder, and ground is a lot more coarse. So if you want, you can make this recipe with ground coffee. It's a personal choice. I am a bit of a coffee snob, so I like to have my coffee super, super fresh and having that powdered consistency as opposed to the coarse grounds. So it only takes a couple of seconds to put in your coffee grinder. Then we come over here, and as you can see, it's almost a powder. See? It's pretty much powdered coffee. So we go over to my Mr. Coffee. Again, not a sponsor yet, but I did get this at a thrift store for like $4 so many years ago that I can't even remember. So it takes this little tiny thing, then we were just gonna fill that up. I have to put it in front of the camera, which is kind of tough. Okay, then we just attach it to the coffee machine. Fill up this thing, the carafe. Pour it in. And remember, the milk's just going to be sitting in your fridge, so it's going to be ready to go. And the one thing I did want to show you, so I have to get a mitten because this is going to be like super hot. But with the soy milk has a byproduct which is called okara. Okara does not have much flavor, but it's essentially the pulp left over from the soybeans, and it looks like mashed potatoes. And okara, even though it doesn't really have much flavor, it is packed full of fiber, carbohydrates, and a lot of vitamins and nutrients. A lot of people in Japan use this in soups, stews. They use it as an extender in their bread recipes, muffins, stir fries. So I like to save this and I add it to my soups and stews. And again, it looks like mashed potatoes, but it does not, it tastes, hold on, let me try it. Yeah, it has like no flavor. It tastes like water to me. but it's something that you can use it as an add-on, which is really great. All right, coffee is ready. So most people like to use a sweetener down at the bottom of their glass. So I went ahead and put some sugar in. I do prefer mine without sugar, but hey, most people do like theirs with sugar. So first thing we're gonna do is fill up the glass with ice cubes. Usually takes about 5 or 6. Maybe more. I can't get the ice out. Come on, ice. There we go. Okay, so we're gonna fill up the glass with ice. First thing you put in is the milk, because the hot coffee is gonna be hot and the milk's gonna be cold because it's in your fridge. So we're gonna put that much milk, which is about 1/3 to a half of milk. Then we just pour in the coffee. Stir and serve. Oh, that's really good. All right, folks, there you have it. That's how I pay $18 a year for soy milk, and that is how I make iced coffee at home. If you don't use soy milk, just use regular milk, and it's a really delicious drink. Do what you can with what you've got. Prepper Princess out. Does my boy need cuddles? Does my boy need cuddles? Yeah. Oh, you're so sweet. Oh, you're such a good boy. Mommy loves you. Mommy loves you. Mommy loves you. Get under the collar. Yes. Right there. Oh, that's the spot. That's the spot. I can see it. I can see it. Oh, yes. Oh, yes. My sweet boy. You're such a good doggy. You're such a good doggy. Hi. Hi, Mr. Cutie. Hi, Mr. Cutie. Oh, you're such a good boy. You're such a good boy.